Hi YouTube, it's Tracy from Entrepreneur Girl, and today is episode 3 in our Your Life 2016 video series. And we are going through 8 straight videos, 8 straight days in a row to get you the best tools that you can to really kick off 2016 in a rocking way. So in episode 1, we talked about our priorities, and we had a little representation with the jar and the big rocks, and just kind of doing a lot of self-reflection. We had some worksheets on the Amazon 360 Facebook group that you could have completed, and really just kind of did some reflection and some analyzing to figure out what was really, truly important to you. And then once we had those on yesterday, day number 2, we started working on our goals. There were 14 different categories that we analyzed about ourselves and our lives, and we came up with a few goals for each one. And I did the same homework too. Then I reread them, and I really thought, if I did these things, would I feel content and happy? And really, I just felt so fulfilled and so excited thinking about these changes that I can make in my life and these things that I could accomplish. And I know that year after year I make these and I don't accomplish 100% of them, but I never feel disappointed ever. The change in my life since I started doing goals and doing everything that we're going to be talking about this 8 days, it's night and day. It's like totally different. And when I first heard about this, I think it was on Oprah, I thought that is so cheesy. I would never do that. I wanted to encourage myself and motivate myself, and I wanted some visual reminders of how I was going to do it and what I was going to do. And then I realized I just kind of created the goal board. Changed it around to reflect 2016. So I took down some things that no longer pertain to me. Business board, and this is how I get income in so that I can stay at home and build a business. On Etsy, finally gave it up. I decided that I did not want to utilize Etsy anymore because it did not fit my business model. It was something that was time consuming and that I had to be at home for, and I had to ship off my own items, much like eBay, but I definitely want to be limiting those. So Etsy is out for me. I am no longer part of Etsy. Not that it's bad, because I don't want you to think that it is. It's a great form, and I encourage a lot of people to use it, especially if you have handmade items or if you're really using your social media and your Pinterest sites. Etsy is a great ad. So I don't want you to in any way think that it's not. It just wasn't for me. My business model is I want to work out of my backpack, and I can't do that with Etsy. So that was the deciding factor. Also, I deleted Fiverr. This is a service that I use all the time, but not one that I'm going to be offering my services on. Central board is eBay and Amazon, which I've been doing for a while now. I am taking my 3 eBay stores and dwindling it down to 1. Same reason for Etsy. It doesn't really fit my business model. However, I still need it as stock trading. So these are all things that I've been doing for a while now. Person helping a person up. And I'm really enjoying the coaching site, which is entrepreneurgirl.net, launched, but it still has a lot of work. I want to be utilizing the ad spaces to create passive income. There's so much I can do with my website. So I really want to ramp that up. Social media I've been doing now since 2014. But I need to ramp that up as well and start incorporating some affiliate programs and really start, now that the platform is established, I want to start drawing an income from it. The microphone here is public speaking. I love to public speak, and I would like to start speaking at the local places, like the local high schools with female entrepreneurs, girl entrepreneurs, giving them options outside of the 9 to 5. The computers, and this is like a rental income. I'm really interested in real estate. I always have been. That is probably going to be rentals or some type of thing like that. YouTube, obviously. And this is creating content. We've talked about it before, like a course on my website or a homeschooling curriculum that I could sell on eBay and Amazon. I'm going to create something that I can then distribute, and it is Shutterstock. because I love to take pictures and I'm taking pictures all the time. And so it's just fun for me, and I can sell my images on Shutterstock, and it's just a way to create a little bit of income. Book writing. I'm in the process of writing my first book. It's taking me forever because I want it to be just perfect, and that's due to come out in spring. So I'm really focused on that. And the last thing is private label, which has been my baby this year. 2016 professional goal board, personal ones. And what I've done, and you can do it any way you want. You can clip out magazine articles. You can get really creative and pretty with it. 12 pictures up behind me. I'm always constantly seeing these images. And what I did was I took all of the categories. There's 14 categories, and I have like 3 or 4 items for each one. And what I did was I decided the most important one, or the one that needed to be focused on first, and I pulled those out on my goal sheets, and I created an image for it. And the 13.1 is the half marathon that I would like to complete this year, be my first one. So I'm excited about that. Boone, North Carolina, I really like to have a cabin in the woods, and so that's my visual reminder for that. It's kind of like a quick show of my goal boards, and what I'm hoping that you will do now is create your own. I just kind of think and drink a cup of coffee and kick back in my chair and kind of stare at these and think about it. And it's just proven that when people are mindful about their goals and actually take time to write them out, and then they take time to, contemplate it, find out what the reward is. Say it's upwards of 75% success rate on your goal. So I want to have the best chance I can for 2016. I started being intentional about my time and intentional about where I was heading and how I was acting and, everything. Once I started doing that and doing these types of visual things and really writing it out, it changed my life. I personally love this. As cheesy as it sounds, it's been really effective, and I hope that you try it because I think it's going to be effective to you too. And if this video helped you out in any way, please thumbs up and comment below, and I look forward to tomorrow's video. Thanks guys. Bye.